Going live from Boise, the A's are taking on the Oshkosh Giants. The A's are back in action for the first time in a week and a half, coming off a victory, a 10-0 victory against the Green Bay Storm last Wednesday. And a nice long break over the holiday, and they'll have plenty of games this weekend. This is the Wisconsin State League Challenge. The A's will have 4 games, including one tonight, 2 tomorrow, and one on Sunday. Every single game in this challenge is going to be 7 innings. And it'll be Brady Nearing on the mound to start for the A's. And the starting lineup for the Oshkosh Giants will be Gajewski to lead it off, Ariozola batting second, and Blum batting third. Then Schultz, Arthur, and Messerschmidt 4, 5, and 6. And then the bottom of the order will be Mitch Peterson, the pitcher, batting seventh. Eli Verhagen batting eighth, and then Banach, the right fielder, batting ninth. Defensively for the A's, it'll be T.D. Walker out in right, Chris Saltzman playing center, and Ross Grissom at left. Kyle Peterson at first, Warner at second, Kasenki at short, and Slipka at third, and Norton is going to be doing the catching tonight for Brady Nearing. As we're about to get set here, as Luke Gajewski, the catcher, will stand in. And Nearing's first pitch is down and off the outside, gets away from the catcher Norton. It's a ball, and we're underway. One 0 pitch swung on and fouled out of play. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, gets away from the catcher, a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch, swung on and fouled straight back into the screen, and we'll do it again at 1-2. A's in the season are 18-11 overall. So that one swung on and fouled into the screen again. They are 8-9 in the Wisconsin State League. 7 games back of Lombard for first place. They stand in 4th place. Giants are in dead last at 3-12. As that 1-2 miss low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working into 2-2 is right in the zone down the middle for a called third strike. That's the first out of the ball game on a called third strike. And it's 1 up, 1 down for Nearing and the A's. And that's going to bring up Rian Ariozola. First pitch to Ariozola is taken for a called strike, and it's 0-1. A's have played the Giants twice this season. First game came on June the 5th. It was a 10-1 victory, as that one missed down low for a ball. And it's 1-1. The second game came on June 14th. It was an 18-5 victory over the Giants in Oshkosh. That one is hit up the middle. Kasenki to his left makes the play, and the throw across to first in time. And it's a 6-3 putout for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Isaac Blum now, the shortstop. 2 quick outs in the inning, just underway here at the top of the first. And the first pitch is down low. It's a ball, 1-0. Fastball missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 from Nearing. It's a fastball that caught the bottom of the zone for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Nearing's 2-1. Swung and grounded up the middle again. Kasanke coming in, makes the play and throw on the run for a nice 6-3 putout, and that will end the top of the first. So a couple of groundouts to short and a strikeout, and we are through 1/2 inning. We go to the bottom half of the first. Giants held scoreless. The A's are coming up.
Asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Getting set for the bottom of the first, it's Mitch Peterson on the mound for the Oshkosh Giants. Tall right-hander for Oshkosh. And the lineup that the A's are going to have tonight to face Peterson. It'll be Ross Chris to lead it off, then T.D. Walker and Matt Ford will DH. Mark Warner, Travis Slivka, and Kyle Peterson 4, 5, and 6. And then it'll be Ryan Norton, Grant Kasanke, and Chris Saltzman at the bottom third. Behind Peterson on the mound, it'll be in the outfield, it'll be Benach in right, Verhagen in center, and Arthur in left. Kyle Schultz is going to be at first, Rian Ariozola at second, Isaac Blum at short, and Hunter Messerschmidt at third, with Gajewski doing the catching. For Peterson, A's offense has had good success against the Giants in their 2 games previous, scoring 28 runs in those 2 games, outscoring the Giants overall by a score of 28-6. And that's going to bring in Ross Christ. And he'll take a first pitch and foul it away. And it's 0-1 on Christ. Stands at 278 batting average coming in today. He's got 9 RBIs in the season. He's walked 13 times. He's gone on base for 425. And there's a ground ball right to the pitcher. Sounds like he broke his bat. That's going to be a 1-3 putout for the first out. So Chris grounds out, he loses the bat in the process, and it's going to bring up T.D. Walker, the right fielder. T.D. Walker on the season with a .244 batting average in 15 games played. Walker takes a first pitch inside. 1-0 on the A's right fielder with one out here, bottom of the first, no score. One-0 from Peterson is hit in the air, but right to the center fielder. And Verhagen with an easy play for the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs. And it'll bring up Matt Quirtle. Quirtle has seen limited time this season so far. It's just his third game. He's got 4 total at-bats and one hit, that's a home run. That came in the last game last Wednesday in that win over the Green Bay Storm. He takes a called strike, and he's down in the count 0-1. Quirtle also has just that one RBI, and that home run was a solo shot in that game. See, he takes one outside. It's 1-1. Now he swings and grounds one hard off the glove of the first baseman Schultz, and that one will sneak to right. That's going to be an E3. Quirtle hit it hard on the ground, but it was a play that Schultz should have made. It hit right off his glove and came right. So the A's have a runner at first. And now it's going to be Mark Warner, a .260 batting average on the season as he steps in, playing second base today. As he'll take one down and in for a ball, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and fouled out of play. A ball and a strike. And the runner at first is off on the pitch. And that's Quirtle, and it's actually going to be a hit by pitch. It must have just grazed the jersey of Mark Warner. Third baseman number 12, Travis Simulcasting. Warner initially didn't really react on that hit by pitch, so the umpire must have heard something. So he's awarded first. Quirtle goes to second. So now Warner's at first and second for Travis Slipka. He takes one down and away for a ball. And it's 1-0. Slipka got 250 batting average, 413 on base. He's got 7 RBIs and 3 doubles in the season. So now that one is inside, gets away from the catcher, Gajewski, and both runners are going to advance. That might go as a pass ball. As that was a ball that was right at the mid of Gajewski, and it just popped away from him. So 2 runners in scoring position now. And now the 2-0 taken for a strike. The 2-1 pitch taken low. Three balls and a strike. 2 outs in the inning. Runners at second and third. A's looking to take an early lead here as that one will miss inside for ball 4. And that's going to load up the bases with 2 outs for Kyle Peterson.
First baseman, number 24, Kyle Peterson.
Kyle Peterson stands near the top of the team leaders in batting average at a .379 average. That's good for third on the team with a .412 on base. He's got 11 base hits, all of them singles. He's got 8 RBIs, a couple of walks. Now that 0-1 is lifted in the left, playable for Tyler Arthur, and he's going to make the play. And the A's are going to leave him loaded here in the bottom of the first. So we are through one inning, and we're going to go to the top of the second. We're still scoreless. Top of the second, and again, it's still scoreless. It'll be Kyle Schultz to face Brady Nearing, and he'll take a called strike. 0 on the count on the right-handed batting. Schultz is now, he'll swing and miss way late on that fastball that was on the outside corner. He's down to the count 0-2. Schultz playing first base today. Now that pitch well off the outside, taken for a ball, 1-2. Nearing on the season, making his seventh appearance and his sixth start. And the windup in the 1-2. Fastball up in the zone, swung on and missed to strikeout, Nearing second K. And that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 8, Tyler Arthur.
Nearing in 31 and a third innings, coming into tonight's game, gave it up 16 runs, all earned. It's a 4.60 ERA. Struck out 27 in those 31 and a third innings. He's 2-3. Does have a save on the season. Also had that no-hitter earlier this year. That came back on June 12th. It was a 4-0 win over the Appleton Legends. That one is swung on and fouled away. A's have 3 no-hitters on the season. Nearing and Schwartz both have one, and the A's had a combined no-hitter also earlier in the season. Ball and a strike on Tyler Arthur, the left fielder. He'll take one off the outside. Arthur, a left-handed batter. Two-one, swung and fouled into the screen again, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out, and there's a ground ball up the middle, and that's going to sneak past the diving Kasinski into center field for a 1-out single. So a 1-out single puts a runner at first. So Tyler Arthur aboarded first for Hunter Messerschmidt, the third baseman. First pitch takes a ball down low. It's 1-0. Ball and no strikes, and now that one's taken down in 2-0. Two balls and no strikes, and a fastball taken down the middle at the knees for a called strike. Moves the count to 2-1. Two and one. Foul to the right side. That's going to go out of play. And Aaron's worked his way back into the count. It's 2-2. Two and two, and fouled back again. Count stays at 2-2. Runner at first. Sneering looks over to that runner at first as he comes hit at the waist, and a 2-2 is swung on and missed. Another strikeout, second of the inning and third of the night so far. And it's now 2 outs for Mitch Peterson. The opposing pitcher, batting for himself, will bat from the right side. Nearing now working from the stretch in the first pitch. Taken down low. The 1-0 now, swung on a hot shot right to Slipka at third, and he throws it away. And that's going to allow everyone to be safe. Was a hot shot right to Slipka at third base, and he was able to field it well, but then his throw to Warner covering second base was wide, and it went into right field. So the hard part was just making the play on the ball, and he kind of rushed his throw, so it puts runners in the corners. For Hagen, the center fielder, and he takes a called strike, and it's 1-0. Now he pitched that down low and gets away from the catcher Norton. Will allow the runner at first to go up to second. Runner at third stays put. Tyler Arthur. So it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs in the inning. And continued on that error by Slivka just a few moments ago. Now there's a fastball, swung on and missed. Eli Verhagen way late on that fastball. Gets to sign the 1-2 of a fastball, just missed the outside. Close take by Verhagen. Umpire doesn't ring him up, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a 2-2, and this time taken for a called third strike. So Nearing strikes out the side, works around a 2-out error, and we are through an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second. It's still scoreless here in Sheboygan.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Ryan Norton's going to lead it off here in the bottom of the second inning. In a scoreless game. Takes the first strike. A's have their bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Norton, Kaczynski, and Saltzman due up. Oh, 1 taken down low. 217 average on the season for Ryan Norton. He's got 13 total hits, including a double. Now he'll swing and hit that one hard, but just fouled on the left field line. About an inch or so to the left of the third base bag, so it just goes as a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now he's swinging another ground ball. Again, foul. When he tap her up the third base line. Now the 1-2 hit hard on the ground, but right to Ariozola at second. Moves a few steps to his right, up the middle, and the throw is going to be in time, and it's a fourth foot out.
Number 48 ran for 60.
Hard hit, but right at the second baseman for the first out, and it's going to bring up Grant Kasinski, the shortstop. 234 batting average. Got 11 hits, including a double and a triple on the season. 3 RBIs. He's walked 6 times. He's got a couple of stolen bases as well. He's swinging foul that one. 0-1 to the shortstop. Now the 0-1 to Kasinski. And swung on and dumped into right center. And that's going to be the A's first hit. And it's going to bring up Saltzman now. Runner first, one out.
Center fielder, number 26, Chris Saltzman.
Kasinski got a pitch up in the zone, hit it on a line, didn't hit it hard, but still got just enough of it to get over the head of the second baseman, Ariozola. So it dropped into short right center, and it's a called strike on Saltzman. Bats from the left side playing center field tonight. Slow start for Saltzman, a 182 batting average. There's a throw over to first. Kasinski is back in time. Saltzman with a home run on the season. Also 4 doubles. Now Saltzman swings and fouls that one to the left out of play. It's a 1-1 or an 0-2 count now. With the top of the order to follow, it'll be Ross Chris barring a double play in the inning. Oh, 2 pitch. Inside. It's going to get away from Gajewski and go to the screen. And that's going to be a wild pitch. As Kasinski takes second. Now the 1-2. Swung on and hit to the right side. And that's going to be a 4-3 putout that's going to advance the runner 90 feet, puts him at third base. So now back to the top of the order. As Saltzman helps give the A's a runner 90 feet away. 2 outs in the inning. The game, we're still scoreless. We're in the bottom of the second. A's with a good chance here. The first pitch missed high. And it's a ball and no strikes. One from Peterson, swung on and hit to the left side, backhanded by the shortstop Blum, and the throw across is just in time. Nice backhanded play by Blum, saves an infield single and a run, and we are through 2. We're going to head to the top of the third. Oshkosh Giants and the Sheboygan A's still in a scoreless ball game.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Top of the third would be Robert Banach. It'll be 9-1-2 in the order for the Oshkosh Giants, and Banach on the first pitch swings and misses. Left-handed batting right fielder, down to the count 0-1. Game is still scoreless, both teams with just one hit. One pitch, taken off the outside, 2-1. It'll be Gajewski, then Ariozola due up next. And Blum, if anyone reaches in this inning, and there's a swing and a miss. Fastball up in the zone. That Banach cannot catch up to. Now nearing from the windup, and the 2-2 swung on and missed. The first out of the inning is a strikeout.
The pitcher, number 23, Luke Gajewski.
And Nearing's already up to 5 Ks here in the top of the third inning. Struck out the side in the second. Has one in this inning and one in the first. Now Gajewski on the first pitch fouls it to the left and down a play. It's an 0-1 count. Now the 0-1 popped up into medium center, and Saltzman's going to take a couple steps and make the catch, and that is the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 7, Brian Ariozola.
Now it's Rian Ariozola, the second baseman. 2 quick outs after the strikeout and fly out. Now the first pitch grounded to Kasanke is short, takes a funny hop on him, able to make a nice pick and throw on the run. A very quick and smooth 1-2-3 inning for Nearing. A fly ball, a ground, and a strikeout, and we go to the bottom of the third. A's and Giants still scoreless.
Number 22, Walker.
T.D. Walker will lead it off here in the bottom of the third. Walker is 0 for 1. He flew out back in the first. And he'll take a called strike down in the count 0-1. 0-1 to Walker. Swung on and hit hard into the hole in the left. Right in between Messerschmidt and Blum. He is a leadoff base runner. And now it will be Matt Quirtle DHing. He's also 0 for 1 tonight so far. Reached on an error back in the first. Hit a hard ground ball right to Schultz at first that hit off his glove and found its way into right field. It's a 1-0 count and a scoreless ball game here in the bottom of the third inning. The A's are taking on the Oshkosh Giants. Now a throw over to first, close play. T.D. Walker caught a little flat-footed there. Peterson now set up near the letters, and the 1-0 is down and away for a ball. 2-0 on Quirtle with Warner due up next in the inning. This is game 1 of the Wisconsin State League Challenge for the A's. Again, all games this weekend are 7 innings. Now the 2-0 will take a low for a ball, 3-0. A's have 2 tomorrow. They'll be playing the Lombard Orioles and the Addison Braves. And on Sunday, they'll be taking on Kenosha. There's a fastball taken all the way for a strike, 3-1. There'll be games going on all day tomorrow and on Sunday. Starting at noon tomorrow and at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. And now off on the pitch is Walker, but it's going to be ball 4, so Quirtle's going to take first. Walker stands at second, and it's going to be Mark Warner now with the first 2 base runners having reached here in this inning.
And off this kind of little cleanup there, the second baseman, number 16, Mark Warner.
Mark Warner reached on a hit by pitch in his first plate appearance. Just kind of grazed his jersey. And now he'll take one down low. As he quickly moves ahead 1-0. One offering. And that's down low in the dirt, gets away from Gajewski, and that's going to put runners at second, third on a wild pitch. Went right through the legs of Gajewski. It's a 2-0 count. And the A's have two runners in scoring position with nobody out. For the middle of the order, Warner the cleanup hitter. Slipka could do up next. Now Warner hits a ground ball up the third base line. Initially hit fair territory and then bounced foul. About halfway up third base line, striking 2-1. Now another wild pitch. That's going to get away, and that's going to lead to a run. The A's take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third inning on a wild pitch as Walker scores easily. On that pitch as well, going second to third, is Quardle. So the A's get their first run without a base hit. And now Warner shoots out into right, and that is a fair ball down the left field line. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Warner around second. He's headed for third, and he's going to get there standing. And now the throw gets to the A's dugout, and he's going to score. That's an E4, a little league inside the park home run. As the A's now have a 3-0 lead. Warner goes the other way and hits a run-scoring triple down the right field line, and then the throw from the cutoff man. Arizola, the second baseman was low, and in the dirt, and Messerschmitt into the A's dugout. So that allowed Warner to score. And now the first pitch goes grounded to Messerschmitt, pick it up and throw just in time. 5 foot up for the first out.
First baseman number 44, Kyle Peterson.
So now it'll be Kyle Peterson, now 1 out in the inning. So now 1 out for Kyle Peterson, the left-handed batting first baseman. First pitch popped up short center, and it's off the glove of the center fielder for Hagen, and it's going to drop in, and that's going to be an EA to a runner at first base. The center fielder, Eli Verhagen, was right underneath it, and it just went in and out of his glove.
The catcher, number 13, Ryan Norton.
So now it's Ryan Norton, runner at first. The second error in the inning. That pitch is inside, almost hits Norton as he backs out of the way of that one. It's a 1-0 count. Now the 1-0 missed inside. 2 balls, no strikes on Ryan Norton. Catcher for the A's today is 0 for 1. Brought it out to second in his first and only at bat so far. Came back in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a miss. 2-0 moves to 2-1. Peterson set, and is 2-1. Swung in and grounded to the left side. Messerschmitt will make the play on the infield grass, and he's going to throw it away. That's out of play. And that's going to put runners at second and third now. That's going to probably go as an infield single, as Messerschmitt should have just held on to it. As Norton was going to probably reach first safely, but his throw sailed the first baseman and was over the top of the Giants' dugout and out of play. So the Giants throw around the baseball here in this inning. That's their third error already in this inning, 4th overall in the game. And now Kasenki on the first pitch hits it to the left side. Messerschmidt will make the play in the hole. A run will score on the play as Peterson scores from third base, so it goes as an RBI ground out for Kasenki, and it's a 4-0 A's lead now. Also on that play,
Fielder, number 26, Chris Saltzman.
there's a swing and a miss by Saltzman, a pitch up in the zone. It's actually fouled. Just got a piece of it, and it's an 0-1 count. Two outs, Norton now at third base. A's have 4 in this inning. Saltzman stands in a 1-1 count. Now Saltzman fouls one to the right side off the facing of the Giants dugout, and it's 1-2. Inning started with a single and a walk. A couple of wild pitches allowed Walker to score. Wanted that triple and scored on the throwing error from the cutoff man. That made it 3-0. And now Saltzman rips one into right center. That's going to be a base hit and another run. It's 5-0. As Norton trots in and scores. Now the A's have batted around as they're going to. It's going to be Ross Chris, the ninth man to bat. Again, the A's have batted around in the inning. Chris is over 2. Now a check swing, rounder right back to the pitcher. Pick it up, Peterson throws across in time. And that is the final out of the inning. The A's take advantage of 3 errors. Also get 4 base hits. And we will now go to the top of the 4th inning. A's now lead by a score of 5-0. Top of the 4th inning and nearing. Now steps on the mound with a 5-0 lead. as the A's took advantage of some poor defense and also some timely hitting in that last half inning. And it's a first pitch strike to Isaac Blum. And it's 0-1. Of those 5 runs, only 3 of them were earned in that inning. Now the 0-1 missed down and away. It's 1-1. Nearing from the windup in the 1-1, missed just inside. It's now 2-1. That was swinging a ground ball but fouled. That one will roll to the backstop. It's 2-2. Now the 2-2 from Nearing. Breaking pitch just missed the outside. And it's gone full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch, fastball fouled back. Still 3-2. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Nearing now at 50 pitches here in the top of the 4th inning. And the payoff again. Swung and hit in the air, right side. Kyle Peterson will give it a look, and that's going to be off the top of the Oshkosh dugout on the first base side and out of play. So Blum will see one more pitch, at least one more pitch. It's still a full count at 3-2. Payoff again, and missed off the outside as Blum works an 8-pitch walk.
First baseman number 2, Kyle Schultz.
So now it's Kyle Schultz. Cleanup hitter playing first base is 0 for 1. Now a swing and a miss. Way behind in the fastball. Schultz struck out in his first at-bat. One of 5 strikeout victims so far by Brady Nearing is now that 1-1 missed down and away. One pitch with the runner off, and Norton's throw is high. And a good effort by Warner, who had to leap in the air to make the catch and tried to apply the tag as he was coming back down. A lower throw, and Norton probably has the runner Blum. The pitch was a ball. So it's a stolen base, a 2-1 count now. Still nobody out. 5-0 A's lead, top of the 4th, and Schultz pokes that one into right. That's going to be a base hit. So now a strong throw from T.D. Walker keeps that runner at third base. So run doesn't score, puts runners on the corners. For Tyler Arthur. Arthur had the first base hit for the Oshkosh Giants. The first of 2 hits so far. It came in the second, was a single ground ball that found its way in the center, just past the diving effort of Sankey. As he'll swing and foul that one out of play. Oh, 1 count. Nearing from the stretch. And there's a breaking ball, a curve right on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Now the 0-2. Pitch down in the zone, and Arthur just able to get a piece of it as he fouls it away. Still 0-2 the count. So we pitch number 60 for Brady. Oh, 2 again. And swung on and lifted in the left. Chris will settle underneath it, and no take from the runner at third. So it was a nice throw from Chris into the cutoff man at third base. So Nearing gets out, run doesn't score. Still runners in the corners.
Third baseman, number 14, Hunter.
And now it's Hunter Messerschmidt, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1, he's struck out. Right-handed batter, and a half swing gets away from the catcher Norton, and he has trouble finding it. And that's going to allow a run to score. That'll be a wild pitch. And it's now a 5-1 game. And also on the play, Schultz goes up to second base. So now it's a 1-0 count as now that one is fouled into the screen. And it's a 1-1 count. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and it's hit up the middle, and it takes a funny hop on the infield and bounces over the head of Kasanke. That's going to be an infield or a single as it finds its way into left center. Looked like it was a 6-3 putout. That ball hit, looked like it might have hit the lip of the infield grass. And it bounced right over the head of Kasanke. So a tough break for the A's, puts runners in the corners again, 1 out. And on the first pitch, Mitch Peterson hits one into left center. Diving effort made by Saltzman, but he can't make the play. And that's going to be a run-scoring double by the opposing pitcher, Mitch Peterson. That makes it a 5-2 game as Saltzman looks to be a little shaken up out in left center. So a 5-2 game now. As Nearing's run into some trouble in this inning. As Lumen's having a chat with his pitcher, and now he's going to take a walk back to the dugout. There's going to stay in the game.
Center fielder, number 3, Eli Verhagen.
Still just one on the inning. It's now Eli Verhagen. Center fielder is 0 for 1. There's a called strike, and it's 0 1. There's a swing and a miss on the 0-1 pitch. It's now 0-2. And it's actually Bryce Brogdon now out in center field. So Chris Saltzman no longer in the game. There's a swing and a foul up to the first base line. Another swing and a foul, and it's still 0-2. At the top of the fourth, a 5-2 game. A's got 5 in the bottom of the third. Giants have 2 here in this inning, threatening for more yet, just 1 out. Runners at second and third as the 0-2 missed away, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch, and a curveball right on the inside corner. Perfect location. As Nearing fooled him. Froze his knees.
Right fielder, number 24, Robert Bernat.
Now with Robert Bernache with now 2 outs in the inning. He takes a first pitch fastball low. Bernache in his first at bat struck out. Was his only at bat so far. He's 0-1. Now he takes another one on the outside. 2 balls, no strikes. With the top of the order to up next. That's Luke Gajewski standing on deck. Two-0. Miss low again. It's now 3 balls and no strikes. On the 9th place hitter. Runners at second and third. Nearing set. And he pours in a strike that Bernache takes all the way. Giants have the tying run at the plate, Nearing trying to avoid putting that tying run at first. And now he's going to miss inside, so the tying run will indeed take his base. And the go-ahead run in, Luke Gajewski, is going to walk up to the plate.
The hitter, number 23, Luke Gajewski.
nearing into some trouble here. Bases loaded. Gajewski, a dangerous hitter, representing the go-ahead run. And the first pitch fouled straight back. 0-1. Gajewski is 0 for 2. He struck out and flown out to center. There's 2 outs in the inning. It's a 5-2 A's lead. And a curveball that missed inside. Count is evened up at 1-1. Now the 1-1. Fastball down and away. Snagged on the backhand by the catcher Norton. Good play, keeps the run from scoring. Two balls and a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed. Gajewski had a big swing at it, and he was behind it on that pitch down in the zone. Now nearing a strike away from getting out of the inning. Norton giving the signs as nearing is set. And his 2-2 is swung on, hit in the right. Ranging back is T.D. Walker, and he's going to make the catch as nearing tight ropes out of danger. Giants do score a couple, but they leave them loaded. And we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. A's still lead. Score now 5-2.
Usually, I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage.
You know what? I'm going for it.
You are completely and utterly
Awesome. Great.
I'm glad you showed up.
In my life.
I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my
Heart!
I think I'm about to cry. You better not.
every single time I
Get down! Get down!
There you are. You always
My
have.
back! My back! I'm so glad you're alive.
It's like all these tiny little things
Yes, things.
are serious and kind of important.
You gotta hold it like a baby bird.
And
Please be quiet.
listen, you hear that?
That's a little something I like to call
Friendship.
Bottom of the fourth, 5-2 A's lead. Mitch Peterson's still on the mound, and it's going to be T.D. Walker to lead it off. 2, 3, 4 in the batting order. was T.D. Walker that started off the last inning. Now he hit by a pitch and take his base at first. Walker singled in his last at bat and it started a 5-run outburst. Thanks and also to 3 errors in the inning by the Giants, and now he'll take first on a hit by pitch.
Number 29, Jake Carnes.
So 1-0 count now. On Jake Arns, who's pitch hitting, and now Walker off on the pitch. Throw down to second is high, gets into center. Walker with a stolen base. So it's a 2-0 count. Arns now has a runner at second base. Jake Arns, a .394 batting average. Has a home run on the season. He'll take a strike. Arns second on the team in batting average coming into tonight's game. Behind only Cole McCloud, who's at a .421 clip to start this season. And now Arns launches one deep into left. And a diving play made by Arthur, but cannot make the play. That's going to one-hop the fence. And rounding third and scoring is going to be T.D. Walker. As the A's get one of the runs back, it's now 6-2 on the long double by Jake Arns. Got deep into that one. It one-hopped the fence. Arthur looked like he might have a shot at it. His diving attempt was just short. And although Walker had to hold up on the possibility that ball was caught, him standing at second, able to score easily. Well, 6-2, and it's Mark Warner now with Arns second base. So Arns comes in to hit. And he'll probably take over the DHing role for the rest of this game. So he has an RBI, and now Warner with a big swing as he falls to a knee. And he's down to the count 0-2. To Warner. Swung on a hit to Messerschmidt at third. Easy play on a nice easy hop, and then the throw to first is in time. A 5-3 put out. So Arns stays put, and now it's going to be another pitch hitter. It's going to be Harry Stelt.
Pitch hitter, number 19, Harry Stelt.
So Stelt takes the spot of Slivka. So more than likely, Stelt's going to be playing third base for the rest of this game. Stands in with a runner at second in the first pitch, and he's drilled off his front forearm. So now runners at first and second, and it's going to be Kyle Peterson now.
First baseman, number 44, Kyle Peterson.
First pitch to Peterson It's a curve that missed the outside, didn't quite break. And it's a 1-0 count. Peterson 0 for 2 tonight. Now he's swinging a ground ball up the middle, a flip to second for 1, and the throw to first is not in time. It was a 6-4 fielder's choice. Stelt is put out, and on the play, Arns goes up to third, so runners now on the corners for Ryan Norton.
Batter number 13, Ryan Lopez.
So Norton runners in the corners. He's 1 for 2. 2 outs in the inning. A's have a 6-2 lead. They got 1 run back in this inning on the double from Arns that scored Walker. Norton has singled and grounded out. Now there's a pitch in the dirt. Get away from from Gajewski. And that's going to put a runner at second base. Now runners at second, third. Arns stays put at third. Didn't get a good read on that wild pitch. So it's a 2-0 count. As again, Peterson takes second on the wild pitch. So if Norton can find the outfield grass, the A's should be able to get 2 more. And now it's a little weak line drive that's picked up on 1 hop by the shortstop Blum just behind second base, and the throw to first is just in time. It's going to go as a 6-3 putout, and that ends the inning. But the A's get 1 back, as they've now re-increased their lead to 4. We'll go to the top of the 5th. A's lead 6-2.
Asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Top of the 5th, and the A's have a new pitcher. It's Austin Fox, the right-handed pitcher. And Rian Ariozola, the second baseman, as Nearing is done after 4 innings. Gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He walked 2, struck out 6. Austin Fox making his 9th appearance on the season, and the first pitch is a half swing up in the zone. He clearly hits, and it's a strike, and it's 0-1. Fox is in his nine appearances, has made 2 starts. There's a throw to first by Harry Stelt. A fantastic play as he made that play on the run. And he kind of fell down as he gave it all effort in that throw. So it's a 5-3 put out. First pitch now is a strike, and it's 0-1 to Isaac Blum. Now swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. Oh, 2 from Fox off the outside. It's 1-2. Austin Fox is 20-inning pitch, 2.25 ERA. He's got 15 strikeouts. He's given up 5 runs, all earned. He's walked 6. And he's 2-0. As there's a swing and a miss. Held on to by Norton. And now it's Kyle Schultz. And it's Oakland Scanlon now playing first base for the A's in place of Kyle Peterson. And Stelton hit in the last inning. Now at third for Travis Slick. That one's hitting the left for a base hit. So a 2-out base runner. So now it's Tyler Arthur. It's 1 for 2. Fox now working from the stretch, and the first pitch of the fastball that is in the dirt gets away from Norton, and that's going to put a runner at second on a wild pitch. Fox ready from the waist, the 1-0 hit to the left side. Takes kind of a funny hop because Sankey able to make the play. But then his throw is low and in the dirt. And Scanlon can't dig it out, and that's going to be an E5. Excuse me, E6. The ball took a funny hop on Kasinski, but he was able to make the play. But then he tried to make a spin throw. That was a tough hop on the first baseman Scanlon. So that error allows the inning to continue. Schultz now stands at third. And it's Hunter Messerschmidt runners in the corners as Messerschmidt takes a called strike. And it's 0-1. One, miss low. Counted even at a ball and strike. And now Messerschmidt hits one deep down the left field line, and that's going to score 1 run. That's going to be a long double that one hop the fence. As that error comes back to hurt the A's, it makes it a 6-3 game.
The pitcher, number 25, Mitch Peterson.
So Schultz scores, and now it's Mitch Peterson, the pitcher. Runners now second, third, 2 outs. Tyler Arthur was at first base, not blessed with great speed, so he was unable to score. Now the first pitch is popped up, shallow center, and it's going to be Grant Kasanke a few steps on the outfield grass to make the catch on the pop-up, and that led the inning. An error eventually allows the run to score, but A's still lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a 6-3 game. Bottom of the 5th inning, 6-3 lead, and it's Blake Halverson, the new pitcher for the Oshkosh Giants. It'll be Grant Kasanke be the first to see the new pitcher. Kasanke is 1 for 2, and it's a first pitch slow curve that's up and in. It's 1-0. I'll swing a foul back, and it's a ball and a strike now. One from Halverson. And a slow breaking ball that missed up in the zone. It's now 2-1. 2-1 fastball swung and a miss. Thought it was a pitch up in the zone. It's now even at 2-2. Two just missed down low. So it's a full count, 3-2 on Kasanke, the A's leadoff batter in the inning. And he'll take one out down and away from ball 4. So he works a leadoff walk. And it's going to bring up Bryce Brogny now. Brogny came in defensively a few innings ago. This is his first at-bat in the spot of Chris Saltzman. Saltzman was the starting center fielder in this game. First pitch just up in the zone. It's a ball and no strikes on Brogny. Brogny, 250 average, 371 on base. And he leads the team with 2 home runs in the season. And it's now the 1-0 missed up in the zone. Brogny, 4 total RBIs. Is now Kasanke is off on the pitch. That one is popped up to the left side, but it's going to be out of play. About 10-15 feet beyond the A's dugout. And it's a 2-1 count. So Kasanke goes back to first. He was off on that pitch. Now he's swinging a ground ball to Messerschmidt at third. And a throw to the second baseman for 1, and a throw to first not in time, so a 5-4 fielder's choice for the first out of the inning. Kasanke is out on the bases.
Left fielder, number 31, Ross Chris.
And now it's Ross Chris back to the top of the order. Left-handed batter. He's 0 for 3. And now that one is inside, gets away from Gajewski, and Brogny is going to take a big turn off second. He thought about third. So he advances 90 feet on the wild pitch. So Brogny at second. Now the 1-0 is well off the outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Just one out inning. A's have a 6-3 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And a reminder, all these games this week are 7. Just 7 innings. Now there's a strike and it's 2-1. A's have 6 runs on 6 hits. They've committed 2 errors. It's now Brogny off in the pitch, and that one is going to be fouled out of play. 2-2 the count. The Giants have 3 runs on 6 base hits, and they've committed 4 errors. 3 of those errors came in the 3rd inning. And that helped lead to a 5-run outburst. And now there's one lofted into shallow left center, just beyond the reach of the shortstop Blum. And now the throw is going to be cut off. And scoring is Brogny from second base, and it's now back to a 4-run lead. It's 7-3.
Right fielder, number 22, Phoebe Walker.
So Chris with an RBI single, a weakly hit line drive just over the head of the shortstop Isaac Blum. Now there's a first pitch to T.D. Walker, just missed the inside and almost hit him. Now the 1-0 to Walker, skied into right field. Benach races in from right, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs. And it'll be Jake Arns. Pitched hit in the last inning. And Jake Arns takes the first pitch strike. Arns in his first at bat, that was in the last inning, hit a booming double off the fence that scored a run. Made it a 6-2 game at that point. A's have one more run in this inning after the Giants got another run in the last half inning. It's now 7-3 our score. So that would be up in the zone. It's even at a ball and a strike. Chris at first, who just had that RBI single. That scored Broggy from second base. 1-1 missed up in the zone. Near the eyes of Arns, 2-1. Now Arns pops one up, shallow left field, a diving effort made and no catches made. And Lumens was initially waving Chris around third, then put his hands up. With 2 outs, Chris was off on contact. And now it's going to be Ryan Fields, the pinch hit. Tyler Arthur made a diving effort, and it looks like he was just short. See that, or he just trapped the ball, but the umpire was right on it, saw that he didn't make the catch. So back-to-back weak hit fly balls that just fell in for base hits. So Ryan Fields in from Mark Warner, and he swings and fouls that one on the first pitch, and it's 0-1. 7-3 is our score. A's still threatening for one here with 2 outs. Ryan Fields comes into tonight's game with a 224 batting average in 27 games played. As that comes in and hits him. And that's going to load up the bases for Harry Stelt. Stelt in his last at bat, or in his first plate appearance of this game, came in to pinch hit for Slivka. The first pitch he saw drilled him right off his arm. That was against Mitch Peterson. This is the first time he's faced Blake Halverson. And he takes the first pitch called strike. And it's 0-1. Stelt now playing third base. And now Stelt lines that one into right center. That's going to split the gap. And that's going to score all 3 runs as Harry Stelt clears the bases with a 3-run double, and it's 10-3 A's as they've broken this game open here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
First baseman, number 40, Colton Scanlon.
A bases clearing double. That'll allow all three men to score. So now it's Oakland making his first appearance at the plate. Was a defensive placement in the last inning. And he's ahead in the count 1-0. And he'll take the called strike. He's in a 1-1 count. Scanlon has making just his third appearance of the season. He's 0 for 5. He has a big swing, and he's down to the count 1-2. He's walked three times in his 8 total plate appearances, and he's 0 for 5. Still looking for his first hit as an A. Now he swings and hits one fair up the first base line, and making the play is Kyle Schultz behind the bag, and he'll step on first. And that ends the inning, but the A's explode for 4 more runs as they have now blown this game wide open. We'll now go to the top of the 6th inning as they now lead by 7. It's 10-3 Sheboygan.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Top of the 7th inning. Top of the 6th inning. In a 10-3 game at the A's lead, and there's a swing and a miss by Eli Verhagen. It's Austin Fox out for his 2nd inning. Now he's swinging a line drive and a leaping attempt made by Stelp, but just over his head in the left for a leadoff base hit.
Right fielder, number 24, Robert Benach.
Now it's Robert Benach, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. He's struck out and walked. His first 2 at-bats, those first 2 plate appearances came against the starter Brady Neary. Now there's a ground ball right to Scanlon, throws to second for 1, and the throw down to first is going to be wide and off the facing of the Giants dugout. So that'll go as a 3-6 fielder's choice.
The catcher, number 23, Luke Gajewski.
Even if Fox was a little late covering the first base bag, but even if he gets there in time and Kasinski makes a better throw, there's probably still save. Either way, it's one out of the inning. And it's back to the top of the order as Benach now at first. And it's a first pitch ground ball foul, third base line by Gajewski, and it's 0-1. Gajewski 0 for 3. Swinging a line drive foul into the screen. It's 0-2. Gajewski had probably the big at-bat in this game. With the bases loaded at 2 outs representing the go-ahead run, he flew out to right at the end of the inning. And there's a called third strike on the 0-2 pitch as Austin Fox rings up Gajewski. Perfect location right on the outside corner.
Second baseman, number 7, Brian Arizola.
Now it's Rian Arizola with 2 outs in the inning. First pitch to Arizola is up in the zone and smacked in the left. And that's going to be another single. Puts runners at first and second.
Shortstop, number 1, Isaac Blum.
So now it's Isaac Blum. Runners at first and second. Now 2 outs. So it's a ball and a strike on Isaac Blum. Fox's 1-1 offering, grounded to the left side. Kasinski will pick it up, throw over to first, and in time, 6-3 put on ends the inning. And we are through 5.5 and go to the bottom of the 6th. And the A's still leading. It's 10-3. Bottom of the sixth.
Is the catcher number 13, Ryan Norton.
And it's going to be Ryan Norton, the catcher, to lead off, as the A's still holding on to their 7-run lead here in this ball game. They lead 10-3. Just need 3 more outs in the top of the 7th to secure a victory, as the first pitch is fouled up the first base line. Hangs in the air a bit, but not long enough for Schultz to make a catch. So Norton stays alive, as he quickly goes down the count 0-1. One miss low. Ball and a strike. Seven, 8, 9 in the batting order. Be Norton Kasanke and then Bryce Brogny, as that 1-1 missed. Blake Halverson still pitching for his second inning. Two one swung on a miss. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. From the windup, the 2-2, a fastball missed up in the zone. Now the 3-2 fouled well out of play. Still a full count now. Full count offer missed, and the A's are going to get a leadoff base runner. So now it's Grant Kasanke, runner at first, nobody out. In a 10-3 ball game.
Shortstop number 14, Grant Kasanke.
First pitch taken for a strike. Kasanke is 1 for 2. Slow breaking ball on the outside, swung on and missed. Kasanke quickly down the count, no balls and 2 strikes. With Bryce Brogny due up next. Swing and a chop right back to Halverson. He's only got one play that's at first, and his throw is going to be in time. Very weakly hit ground ball. And Halverson had no shot to try and get a double play. So he gets the easy out. This works as a bunt. So it's runner at second with 1 out.
Second fielder, number 11, Bryce Brogny.
So now it's Bryce Brogny. 0 for 1 since just the second at bat. Came in defensively a few innings ago. There's a called strike and a curve. Oh, 1. And that comes in. It's a slow curve, and that drills Brogdon, and he's going to take first on a hit by pitch.
Left fielder, number 31, Ross Chris.
Now swinging a pop-up on the first pitch to Russ Chris. And it's a pop fly just foul. As Messerschmidt should have had that ball, but luckily for the Oshkosh Giants, it fell in foul territory, but just foul by about maybe an inch or two. So it's a strike. It's 0-1. Chris is 1 for 4. First pitch, or 1-1 pitch missed outside, 2-1. Two-one, swung on and fouled. Count evens up at 2-2. 1 on the inning. Slow curve from Halverson, missed high and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Halverson set that. The payoff missed outside for ball 4. And that's going to load up the bases with 1 out for T.D. Walker.
Number 22, T.D. Walker.
It being a 10-3 game and only a 7-inning game. The 10-run rule takes place after 5 innings, so if the A's score 3 runs in this inning, they would clinch this ball game, and that potential 3rd run stands at first base. So 1-0 count after the first one missed to Walker. So if Chris scores, this game will end. So that one missed low. 2 balls and no strikes. Otherwise, the A's have to get 3 more out in the top of the 7th inning. Currently, the bottom of the 6th, 10-3 is our score. So that one missed outside. As Halverson has suddenly lost command and is in danger of walking in a run here. Halverson nearing 50 pitches. Actually, this will be number 50. And number 22 in the inning. It's 12-4, and it's now an 11-3 game. Easy RBI for T.D. Walker, and it's going to bring up Jake Arns. And actually, it's going to be Austin Fox.
The pitcher is number 39, Austin Fox.
So the A's forfeit the DH. Austin Fox allowed to hit. First pitch missed outside. It's 1-0. It's the first career plate appearance for Austin Fox. So he has a big swing at that one, and he's done, or now evens up the count at 1-1. One. And it's a pitch up and in. It's 2-1 the count now. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit to the right side. Right to Schultz, and he'll step on first for out. A run will score, so it's now a 12-3 game. It puts runners at second and third, but the only run that really matters is the one standing at third.
Second baseman, number 9, Ryan Field.
So Fox rounds out, but in his first career at batting, he gets credit for an RBI. Now it's Ryan Fields. Pinch hit in the last inning. And eventually took the spot of second base for Mark Warner. He was hit by a pitch. Now the 1-0, swung and fouled back, and it's 1. Get that runner at third scores, this game will end. It's a 12-3 game, bottom of the 6th. And now Fields hits that one in the center. It's going to hang up for Eli Verhagen, and it's going to end the inning. So the A's can't quite get that 10th run, but they need just 3 more outs as we go to the top of the 7th. They score 2 more, and they now lead by 9. It's 12-3. Top of the 7th, A's need 3 more outs. They lead by 9, and it'll be Kyle Moyer looking to get the final 3 outs. And he'll face Kyle Schultz to lead it off. 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order. Kyle Schultz, Tyler Arthur, Hunter Messerschmidt do up in the inning. First pitch taken for a strike. Kyle Moyer making his 7th appearance, all of them relief appearances. He's coming up 21 runs in 10 innings, 13 earned. He swings and fouls one out of play. And it's an 0-2 count. So that one hits off the top of the roof of the grandstand. Moyer has struck out 3 in those 10 innings, and he's 1-0 on the season. Swinging a foul again, it's still 0-2. Fastball that missed up in the zone, gets away from Norton, in and out of the glove. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ground ball to the left side. Stelt will pick it up. The throw across is going to be late. It's going to be an infield single. Schultz did not hit it hard, but he just kind of put it in the right spot. And he was about 3/4 of the way to first base before Stelt could even get to that little weak ground ball up the third base line. So now it's Tyler Arthur. Takes the first pitch strike. He's now down to the count 0-1. On pitch, fastball up and away, and it's 1-1. Nobody out in this 9-run game. A's lead 12-3. 3 outs away in the 7-inning game as that one's fouled back, and it's 1-2. A's looking to move to 19-11 overall and back to 500 in the Wisconsin State League at 9-9. One, two, fastball off the outside. Evens up the count at 2-2. Moyer, a quick look to the runner at first as he's set. And the 2-2 well off the outside, but a big swing and a miss. As Arthur couldn't hold back, and he's a strikeout and the first out of the inning. So 1 out, and it'll be Hunter Messerschmidt.
Third baseman, number 14, Mr. Messerschmidt.
First pitch to Messerschmidt, and he swings and misses. He's down on the count of 1. The third baseman for the Giants is 2 for 3. He's doubled, singled, and struck out. One missed up and in. Ball and strike, 1 out, runner at first. One down low. And it's 2-1. 2-1 is down and in. Count was 3 balls and a strike. Three-one offering, fastball just caught the top of the zone. Count goes full. Messerschmidt thought it was ball 4, took about half a step towards first before the umpire gave him the strike called on the full count offering. There's a line drive in the right, and the A's had a shot potentially at a out at second. And Schultz had a freeze on that line drive in the right. But it was, the ball gets away, backed up by Harry Stell, so no further advance. So it goes as a single, runners at first and second. And it's Blake Halverson, the pitcher. This is his first at bat. He came in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch missed inside, 1-0. Swinging a pop up. Out of play, and it's 1-1. One miss low. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch, fastball that gets in the zone. It's now even up, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out of the game. Runners at first and second. And it's now the 2-2 missed. It's now gone full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff on the outside corner for a called third strike. So now 2 outs. Moyer has 2 strikeouts in the inning. And it's Eli Verhagen, the center fielder. Final shot for the Giants. He's 1 for 3. Still takes one low. Ball no strikes. Swung on it, popped up to the right side. Playable for Scanlon in fair territory, and he'll make the catch. As the A's win this one, they win by a final score of 12-3 as they move to 19-11 overall and 9-9 in the Wisconsin State League.
Giants 3.
Winning pitcher is Brady Neary. Losing pitcher, Mitch Peterson. A's get 12 runs on 9 base hits. They committed a couple of errors. The Giants 3 runs, 10 hits. They committed 4 errors. As the Giants fall to 3-13 on the season. Nearing the winning pitch goes 4 innings. Gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Struck out 6 and walked 2. Losing pitcher Mitch Peterson also went 4 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, just 4 earned. Struck out, had no strikeouts, and he walked 2. He also hit 3 batters. Next game for the A's is scheduled for 5 o'clock. They'll have a doubleheader, first against the Lombard Orioles, and then a game immediately following against the Addison Braves. And the first game against the Orioles is scheduled for 5, but there are other games scheduled beforehand. The Orioles are going to take on these Giants at noon. Then the Giants again will take on the Addison Braves at 2:30. Before the final 2 games will feature the A's. So first pitch scheduled for 5 for game 1, depending again on the length of time of the first 2 games. Before the A's have one more game scheduled for 6:30 on Sunday. That'll be against the Kenosha Kings. But until then, that's going to do it. Again, the A's win 12-3 over the Giants. They moved back to 500 in the Wisconsin State League. After their long break, back in the win column. And until then, we'll see you tomorrow night as they'll take on the Lombard Orioles in the first game of a doubleheader. First pitch scheduled for 5 p.m. Until then, voice of the A's, Joy Grundle. That's going to do it. And Sheboygan, have a good night.